Hey guys,
I'm Valerie,
and I'm Efrain.
and this is Uncovering the Truth.
It's 2026.
I genuinely thought you were going to say 2025. I was like, wait.
It's like, wrong year. Wow, our break is over, guys. We're back. We're back and better.
Are we better? I'm just kidding.
Oh, I guess not.
Just kidding.
So how's your break been? We act like we haven't seen each other.
No, literally.
We've seen each other like every day for the past 2 weeks.
Well, not every day.
Well, yeah.
Because we didn't see each other yesterday or Friday. No, yeah, we were Friday.
It's
Never
like we
mind.
literally went to Disney Springs on Friday.
Never mind. Just kidding.
Um,
Bruh. Imagine. Okay, now, thank you for watching.
it's the new year, guys. How y'all feeling? Chat, how we feeling? How we feeling, chat?
Bruh.
So, I don't know how to start. Okay, so the last podcast episode you guys saw was about comparison. The last video you guys saw was a random weekend vlog. So
Which, let us know if you like the vlogs, because our comments are giving crickets.
Because they hate us. It's fine.
And the likes also are crickets.
Oh.
Just
Slay.
saying.
But yeah, guys, new year, new me. JK.
Scratch that. New Year, same God.
So today's going to be more on the shorter side of an episode, mainly because yesterday we were like, oh, we had a film tomorrow. We don't know what we're talking about. And, you know, it's our comeback episode. But we do have a few announcements for this channel.
And that is that Efrain and I are no longer doing... You see, the Lord said stop lying. Sorry.
No, literally. But we're going to have... We like teased it before, but we're going to have separate
Branches.
on this channel. And we're not going to reveal our names yet because that's like individual. But they'll be revealed soon on the Instagram.
So if you don't follow us on Instagram, please make sure to follow us at _ Uncovering the Truth.
It's right here. And it's going to be linked down below, as per usual. But I already filmed my first video.
I haven't filmed nothing.
Period. So mine will probably be announced first. Because it's a Christmas haul. So I don't want to wait too long to post it, because then it's like, bro, it's February, you're posting a Christmas haul. It's kind of weird. So it'll be going out probably after this episode of the podcast. Those are going to be posted like kind of like during the week. Whenever we do, it's not going to be like weekly videos. It's going to be whenever we have a chance to film those. But the podcast will. My goal, as it has been, is to upload them by Saturdays, like on Saturdays. So the podcast will be Saturdays, and then our videos will be during the week.
Yeah.
Slay. So how was your Christmas?
We spent it together. What do you mean?
Wow, but they don't know how your Christmas was.
It was full of Efrain and
Bruh.
his annoyingness. I'm just kidding. It was a Christmas I didn't feel like Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas this year, or last year. I'm just kidding. But Christmas 2025 was... It didn't really feel like Christmas. Hey, Severus.
No, papash.
But yeah, so we did Christmas and New Year's together. We did New Year's at Jimmy, Francis, and Valerie's mom's church.
By the way, separate moms.
Yeah.
We don't all have the same mom. That's
I think that hopefully that's obvious to them. But yeah, Jimmy and Francis' mom and Valerie's mom, separate moms. They go to the same church, so we did New Year's there, and now we're here. We just had church today. So if you're like, wow, I feel like I saw you in that, it's because you did. So today's episode is going to be, we're uncovering the truth about 2025.
We're doing a 2025 recap.
Yes, sir, ma'am, people. Anyways.
Okay.
Okay. Before we get into the main segment, we're going to do, as per usual, our peaks and our pits. Oh, but that's not what it's called.
Can you tell it's been a while?
So we're going to start off with our green flags and our red flags. You want me to go first? You go first?
You can go first.
My red flag is that Christmas didn't feel like Christmas. Well, yes, we got gifts and we gave gifts. But I don't know. Something about this past Christmas wasn't Christmassy. If you guys see Valerie looking off the camera, it's because Severus is around.
Yeah, it's just Severus is at the age now where he finds little thingies and he tries to eat it. So he was eating something there and I was trying to see what it was.
You can eat it, though. I'm just kidding.
No, he cannot. That is a vet bill that we do not have money to pay for.
Slay. And my green flag, if you guys have been a part of the Uncovering the Truth saga, That's if you guys have been a part of my phone saga. That's what I meant to say.
Bruh.
Since October.
And if you have not seen,
Yeah, and if you have not seen the reel that I posted on Instagram, go watch it. But if you haven't, I got my phone. Yeah. I got my phone, guys.
what was that? What?
I don't know what that was. But I got it in the beginning of December.
Yeah.
I got it December 11th. Why do I remember the date? Because it was the day after we did the wedding. After we did the pictures for the wedding. So.
Which, if you have not seen how those turned out, you can also go to our Instagram.
Yes, I did a reel there talking about it. And I put pictures at the end. If I feel like it, I'll insert pictures here. But I'm not going to promise you that. So if you saw pictures, you did.
Bruh.
I'll probably insert like 2 or 3 of them. They came out good. The client liked them.
Photography launch soon? Comment down below if you want to see a photography business coming out of this guy.
You see, we'll see what happens. I
Bruh.
haven't made mine up. I haven't made my mind up yet. I did buy a flash though. I think I told you guys that. And
Yeah.
they came in clutch. Very much so. Because if not, those pictures would have been bad. Because the lighting in there was the lighting in there was extremely yellow and warm.
At least it wasn't blue.
Oh, anyways.
I mean, it's because venues be having period. It's because venues be having the blue lights.
That's very true. But the pictures came out good. So if you guys, you guys saw the pictures, they were somewhere on this screen. So what's your red flag?
My red flag is that I have to go to work. My winter break is over. So on Monday, I have to go back to work. Unfortunately, I hate my life. I'm just kidding. I don't hate my life, but it's just 2 weeks of break. You know what I mean? For teachers, it's a well-deserved break. Do I want more of a break? Absolutely. But unfortunately, I gotta go back to work. So that is my red flag. I need you to stop. That's weird.
I was waiting for you to say something.
That was weird. That was very scary.
Oh my gosh, another green flag, real quick, before you say your green flag. Stranger Things. I liked it. I liked it. To each their own.
I just want to say the next time Duffer Brothers want to create something that's gonna make people cry, put a warning.
Well, they're doing like a million spin-offs of Stranger Things, so I feel like they're not gonna leave the Stranger Things world for a while.
That's okay, but put a warning. There will be tears shed because there's no reason why I should be crying at the last 15 minutes of Stranger Things.
I believe.
Bro. You know my students be clocking me when I say bruh. They be like, did she just say bruh? And I'm like...
My students, I'm just kidding, I'm not a teacher, guys.
My students are funny. I mean, it's my red flag has a pro and con. My con is obviously I have to go back to work. My pro, I get to see my students. But I know they're going to come like really bad. That's why it is important as teachers that when breaks happen, we reiterate our classroom expectations.
Francis over there like, ugh, because she also has to go back to teaching tomorrow. Well,
at least Tuesday, actually.
Yeah, because tomorrow's like a teacher work day, right?
Tomorrow's is your work day for me. Period.
What's your green flag?
My green flag is that I've been reading more books. So I finished 2025 reading 6 books. So now I'm hoping that 2026 I get to read more books.
Period.
Because I may take a picture of all the books that I have. Let's talk about the fact that I literally counted and I have like 18 Bibles.
Bruh.
That's crazy. No, I'm not a hoarder of Bibles. It's just people that were like close to me that unfortunately passed away. Rest in peace. They gifted me a lot of Bibles and a lot of like Bible studying like things. Like I have like encyclopedias and Bible study material and all that stuff. So I have all of that. That literally is what takes up majority of my library. Then the rest is like books that are Christian books and stuff. You can ask Jimmy. Jimmy had to haul all that stuff from my old room to the car. It was heavy stuff. But yeah, so I'm hoping that in this year I get to read more books.
So, for today's topic, we're recapping 2025 with a few points that we have written down. I hope you guys had a great 2025.
And if you didn't, we hope 2026 is better for you.
Yes. We know every year you're gonna go through challenges and you're gonna go through things. We're not saying that every year is gonna be perfect. I mean, though, even though that's what we want, this is not realistic because life be lifing, especially nowadays with the economy and all the things.
That be happening.
The first thing we're gonna talk about are lessons that we did not expect to learn in 2025. I feel like you probably learned a lot of lessons, especially with getting married. I meant like,
Oh, I was about to say.
bruh,
Now
'cause
you clocking me. I'm just kidding.
because you're in a new chapter of life, and I
Yeah.
feel like you've learned some things that you didn't expect to learn.
Yeah, because I got engaged in 2023, September of 2023. So from September
there.
23 to May of 2025 was like fiance era. And then
Yeah, she
from
lived it.
I went through the gigs, man.
You should have seen how many fiance shirts she had.
Oh, rude. Not because like I went buying it, but it was because I had done this like bridal like subscription. So they were sending me all this stuff.
It's like in my fiance era, in my soon to be bride era, in my wifey era, in my era.
You're so rude. You see, and then he goes talking about something. You see how she believes me? It's equal bullying
know what you're
on
talking
both
about.
sides.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chat, roll it back.
I do it for live.
So yeah, and then from May 2025, well, May 26 of 2025 to now, we're in the wife era, which has been another set of gigs that we've gone through.
Slay. No
It-
slay.
No slay. It was not slay. I would say that had I not learned, okay, I guess had I not gone through premarital, I probably would have been like,
Divorced already?
hello, what's happening? But because we got that roundabout, we were able to see that it wasn't all gonna be sunshines and rainbows. But obviously, there were gonna be obstacles. And one of the things that I've held on that I learned is basically like you have to choose. Like marriage is about choices, like everyday choices. So as long as I choose to be in love with Jimmy, then that's all that. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I mean, like, also, yes.
Well, yeah. Because don't get me wrong, it's
There's a cat next to me.
period.
He's munching.
Period.
His food is next to me, so he's not eating random things.
No, yeah. When he was over here, he was munching on his bed that he doesn't like sleeping in. You can win some and you can lose some. But yeah, it's a lot of decision making. And plus I've had to learn, I don't know why I said it like that. I had to learn. But anyways, I had to learn that basically it's the first year is going to be like, it feels almost like honeymoon stage, like when you're like newly in a relationship, like that you have that puppy love. So it's like in the honeymoon stage, but then like when it goes to after you're over the honeymoon stage, then you start like realizing like, dang, maybe I need to like not think it's rainbows and sunshines, because the reality is it's like you're two different people learning how to live in like one place. So it's been a lot of adjustments and transitions, and definitely can say that it has to do a lot with prayer and guidance, talking to like the right people, talking to like our pastors. One of the things that I like about our pastors is that since like we've been married, they always like say like they always ask us like, hey, how are you guys doing? They know about the situations that we've been going through, and they've been like supportive on it. It's never been like a judgmental like type of thing. It's always been like from a place from love, but also like kind of just like I've been there. So it's good to have that, because sometimes you feel like you're alone going through stuff, but the reality is that there's people that have been through what you're going through, and they can say like, we were there and now we're here, so like you also can be where we are. So don't think that your situation is like for the long run. It's you will get out of it. And they've given us like tips and stuff on how to better our relationship, better managing our home. Because before we were living with our mom, so it's like you managed your room. Now that we're living together, we have to manage a whole a whole home, while at the same time like doing ministry together and like working and all that stuff. So it goes from being something like little that you manage to something like a lot bigger. So you kind of have to learn how to be able to like tackle like all areas.
I love that. And, tell me a little bit about our pastors. Speaking of our pastors, if you guys live in Central Florida and you're looking for a church to go to, we invite you to Connect Church of St. Cloud. Connect Church. Connect Church. Connect Church of St. Cloud is located at 1215 Old Hickory Road, St. Cloud, Florida, 34771, with our Sunday services at 1 p.m. and Tuesdays for the month of January for nights of prayer at 7:30 p.m. Starting in February, Tuesdays at 6:45 for the youth, and our Connect groups are starting soon. So follow us on our Instagram, it'll be linked below. And we're back to our regularly scheduled program. Shout out to Pastor Stephen and Pastor Esther.
I hope that you zoom into your face for that and then you zoom it out, because what was that?
No, but that's something that I love about our pastors, that they're very non-judgmental. Because I feel like for a lot of our life, because I've been to multiple churches in my life, I feel like
I've only been to one other church.
especially in our in the Hispanic culture,
Yeah.
it's like if you're not in a certain status or whatever, it's like people look at you like.
Yeah.
But not a Connect Church of St. Cloud. I'm just kidding.
What?
But yeah, so that's good. Love that.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have any questions about when the babies are coming. Let me handle let me situate myself, then we could talk about that.
A lesson that I didn't expect to learn, even though I knew this, because duh, we're all individuals. But I've learned to accept individuality. What do I mean by that? Obviously, we're all the Fab Four. That's what they call us. In a good way, because if you watch our church videos, or if you watched our first video with the Fab Four, you know why. I'm not going to go into it. But I feel like for a long time, it's like if you saw one of us, you saw the four of us. Hello? The four of us. And I had to learn and accept that that's not the case. And also let people know that that's not the case. Because I feel like a lot of people think if one of us doesn't want to do something, the four of us don't want to do it. And it's y'all, yes, we're literally sooner than later, we're going to be family, legally. But we're still four separate people. They're married. Me and Francis are together. So it's I had to learn that I had to learn and really put into practice that not everything always has to be with us four. And not in a bad way, obviously, because we were really still together all the time. But it's if someone wants to invite Jimmy and Valerie somewhere and not invite me and Francis, it's okay, that's fine. You don't have to invite me and Francis just because we're the Fab Four. If someone just wants to invite Francis somewhere and not invite the rest of us, that's okay. We're individual people. And there's no one's gonna be about her. No one's gonna be oh, why didn't I get an invite? It's y'all, we're in our 20s, almost late 20s. We're in our mid 20s, almost late 20s, about to be almost in her late 20s, and they're in their early 20s.
Oh, I didn't stop calling me out.
So it's I had to learn that it's okay, and I also had to tell some people we're a group, but we're not sewn together, and that to be okay, we're our own people, and we're getting older. You guys are married. We're gonna get married in the future. It's okay if we don't do everything together all the time. That's how life be lifing. Because what if God wants to move you and Jimmy or me and Francis somewhere else?
Well, he's gonna have to strap us in the back. I'm just kidding.
But you know what I mean? It's not.
Just
it's just how life works. You can have your group and your close people, but you also have to learn that you don't have to do everything with those people and be okay with it, and hoping that everyone else in your group is also okay with it and also understands that. Because I remember you had told me when you did premarital that you were told you guys are entering a new stage and it's not going to be the same as it was before, and it's we had to change our mindsets and understand okay, yes, we are the Fab Four, but there's still Jimmy, Valerie, Frank, Francis. We're all separate people. So yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to goals versus grace. And when I was thinking about it, I was thinking about how some people set up goals, and sometimes either you don't reach it in the time frame you want to, or you just don't at all. And I feel we have to remember that life happens because life be lifing. Like you say, we have the mic in your hand. I'm just kidding. And we have to give ourselves grace because I feel sometimes we want to do things our own ways, but sometimes God has a different path. We have to understand that. For example, this podcast. How long did we plan this podcast?
We had this podcast planned for like 3 years ago.
Like, we were still in our old church when we first planned it, and it just never happened.
But I feel like low-key, if we would have started it during that time, we would have had nothing to talk about.
T.
Plus, with the time,
Yeah, we wouldn't have had time to do it.
no.
Yeah, but I feel like God knows everything, and I feel like it's been going good. We're gonna do better this year, though.
No, yeah.
Yeah, life be life in the guys.
If you see my hands kind of like, bleh, I was putting calamine lotion on.
Because she thinks she has a gluten allergy or
I-
intolerance,
Intolerance, allergy.
something.
I don't know. I just hope it's not what it's connected to. Because if so, ciao. Because apparently it's like an autoimmune
Oh,
deficiency. I mean, I do have autoimmune deficiency. I have an iron deficiency. I hope it doesn't go down that route, because if so, cries, because almost everything has gluten.
yeah. There's a lot of things that have gluten in it. Sadly, bread.
I would have to get like gluten-free bread, which I don't even know.
I mean, I know it exists. I think it does. I just don't think it tastes as good.
And the thing is, like, I'm not a super picky eater, but I'm kind of picky when it comes to food. Like, there are certain things that I can't eat, but it's only because of texture. Like, if you give me like a raw pepper, I'll eat it. But if you were to serve me cooked pepper, I wouldn't eat it. I don't like onions.
I eat both.
No, I only eat it raw. Onions, cooked or raw, I don't like them. Cooked tomatoes, don't like them either.
Those are so good.
If you give it to me like a raw tomato, I'll eat it. But if it's cooked, no, I take it out. Celery, I don't like celery.
I like celery. I'm not very picky.
And
actually.
sometimes celery gets put into soups. My mom would put it into soup, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna take it out.
But cooked celery doesn't taste like raw celery.
I know, but I don't like it. It tastes bitter to me.
It doesn't taste like cooked celery to me says okay. My words. Cooked celery to me tastes like nothing.
No, I taste the bitterness. I'm like, no, we're done. Yeah, so there's certain things that like that I know, because I was looking at like a gluten-free diet, and some of the things on there stuff that I don't eat.
Slay.
So
I like
it was
I like corn. I like broccoli. I like cauliflower. I like peppers cooked or
at one point I didn't like cauliflower
Cauliflower was good.
until I had it with like cheese sauce. Because you know how they sell in like any supermarket in the frozen area, those bags that are like you just put into the microwave and you heat up, and it's like broccoli with cauliflower with like the cheese sauce. Yeah, that's how I got into liking cauliflower, because I didn't even like cauliflower.
I do. I like cauliflower. I like asparagus.
I tried asparagus for the first time at the wedding. It was not bad.
I like Brussels sprouts.
I've never had Brussels sprouts.
I like
Brussels sprouts.
zucchini.
I like zucchini cooked.
You had Brussels sprouts? When Esther did them.
Really?
Yeah.
Period.
I like vegetables.
I like vegetables too. It's just some of them I don't like cooked.
Slay. I don't. I feel like peas. I can eat peas when it's mixed with stuff, but if it's like a
You know
spoonful
what
of
I don't
peas-
like?
No. Well,
Lentils.
lentils. I don't mind lentils.
I was always forced to eat lentil soup, and I would be like,
Oh, yeah, because in our old church they would do the Daniel fast, and if you know anything about the Daniel fast, you can't have you're vegan for 3 weeks. Just to make a long story short, you're a vegan, all natural products, nothing processed, like all fully like vegan to the second power, like no processed, nothing, everything natural. So they would make lentil soup, and I liked it,
Yeah.
but Valerie didn't.
no, I didn't like it. It was not. No.
I'm trying to think of something. I don't really like eggplant.
Garbanzo beans. Ugh.
I used
Gross.
to hate garbanzo beans. I have to try them again. I haven't had them in a while.
Like chickpeas.
Yeah, I used to hate chickpeas. I hate olives.
I hate olives too.
Olives are of Satan. So if you like olives, sorry about it.
Olives are gross.
I think I like most vegetables. Most, obviously. I don't really like eggplant. Beets. There was a while that I was drinking this beet juice. It was like powdered. It's supposed to have like blood pressure and like I don't know what. I would drink it. It was supposedly raspberry flavored. That was not like raspberries. Even my friend, my coworker, it was my old job. She tried it. She was like, "Eso sabe a pura remolacha." And I was like, "Girl, what's a remolacha?" She was like, "A beet." And I was like, "Oh." So now I know what beets are in Spanish. I mean, I still drink it. It was bearable, but I was like, ugh.
My mom be
Just
trying
like
to. My mom be
earth.
like boiling beets, and she'd be like, "Here." I'm like, no. No.
But we got really off topic.
We did.
But yeah, so did you have any other goals that you didn't, or it took you longer than expected to reach?
Well, I don't know why I said that so loud. I wanted to restart the praise dance, and then I kind of did, but then I didn't. Like I created the Instagram, I did some posts, but I was gonna start like a YouTube channel for it to kind of like talk about it, like talk about like the actual like informative, because I know like it's now becoming like popular again, I guess in a way.
Yeah.
So there's people that see and they're like, oh, like is that biblical? So I wanted to kind of like like talk about it. So
Better talk about it.
the Dika channel, the Instagram is up, and I posted a couple things. But I was going to like I had a schedule for like content for December. Not one
It didn't
video,
happen.
not one video was filmed. So maybe this year I could probably take time to like start doing that.
I did want to restart my YouTube channel and never did, which is one of the reasons why we're having branches in Uncovering the Truth.
Yeah. And before you think, oh, is that your branch? No, it's not my branch.
Oh yeah, no, her dance stuff is separate, like separate.
But if you do want to learn, just follow the Instagram.
Slay, it'll be linked down below. What are small changes that had big plot twists in your life, or like small decisions that led to like bigger changes than you expected?
Getting married.
That's not a small change. It's a huge change.
But to like in a way, it kind of is. Like obviously marriage is like not a small decision. It's a big one. But like what comes after marriage, like the living together, the like what are we having for dinner?
Yeah.
That like cuz we're not going to be in a house. And be like, "Okay, we're going to eat water today." Like that's not how it works.
You could. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. But then another one is I had a change of job.
Slay.
It was in a way, was a small change because it was a decision that I had to make. Was it a kind of on the spot decision that I had to make? Yes. But did it come from like a year of like praying about it in private? Yes. And then that obviously led to big changes because I started in August I was hired in another school, and it was that's why I said like last year was like full of transitions because I went from obviously transitioning to being a wife now, but also transitioning into like a whole other school. Your battery's gonna die. So it was transitioning into another school, having to meet new people, getting used to the curriculum because they had like actual curriculum and like learning it. So yeah.
Slay. Let's talk about my small decision after I changed the battery. BRB. I guess a small change that's had a big plot twist is my eating habits. I've cut out soda 85% because like today, usually on the weekends, on Sundays or like days we go out like to church, if we go out to eat, I'll have a soda. But at home, I'll either have just water or sparkling water and coffee. Coffee will forever be. Sorry about it, I ain't cutting that out.
I drink coffee here and there. It's not really like it's just when I'm feeling tired. Especially at work.
But I forgot since I was like in kindergarten, my mom gave us coffee every single day. So the myth that coffee makes you short isn't true.
Oh. So sorry.
But it's had big changes, and I also don't eat out like throughout the week during work because if you guys know, I'm the bad guy and I drive around taking pictures of people's houses, telling them to cut your grass. So obviously I'm not always in like an office space. So I'm always out and about. So you'd think that I'd just be eating out all day because it's hard to bring food if I'm in a car. I can't heat it up. But what I do is just sometimes most of the time I finish like before my job. You're not hearing this, right? Before my shift ends, so I can go home early. They know that. Like literally my supervisor knows that I go home. So I'll just wait till I get home to eat, and I won't like buy food out. So I change a lot of my heating.
But I mean, you can bring snacks with you.
I mean, like sometimes, yeah. But technically, we're not allowed to eat in the work car. But the reason why I say that it's had big changes is because if you if you guys knew me, I would fall asleep more often, and now I have a lot more energy and I don't fall asleep. Like we would get home from anywhere. It doesn't have to be just church, anywhere. And especially at Francis' house, I sit on the couch and it's gone.
I mean, you did it on Friday. You was sleeping. I have a picture of you.
On Friday. Well, yes, because that was New Year's Day. We didn't.
Okay.
That was a different. And you
No, it
also,
wasn't.
You also fell asleep.
I fell asleep when y'all came.
Exactly.
When y'all arrived. Okay.
Oh, so you can fall asleep and I can't.
I was asleep in my house
Okay.
before y'all got there. You were knocked out and we had the TV playing.
Y'all were watching random YouTube videos.
Okay. And? Dame familia.
Don't even. But yeah, I have a lot more energy and whatnot now, so life is better. Anyways, what about you? Oh, you said that.
What? Se nota que tú no pones atención when I'm talking. You see? Fake friend.
That's not a fake friend. So we had a break because I had to change the battery, and then I just forgot that everybody asked you that question.
Shaking my hand.
So our last point is, it's not really like a topic or like a recap, but it's something that we want to leave you guys with. And it's rest is not quitting. And I feel like that was a big thing that we had to learn last year. That rest is not quitting. It's okay to take rest. Rest is godly. Sometimes we love to take on a lot of responsibility because sometimes that's what we're used to. But we have to understand that God calls us to also rest. I'm not saying to like never do anything. But
I'm sorry. You already know I'm going back to work when I start yawning at this time.
But yeah, so it's okay if you guys need to take a break from something that you're doing. Obviously, taking a break doesn't mean you're stopping. It means that you're gonna take a break and you're gonna rest and you're gonna get back into it. So just remember that that's a good thing. Now, don't take too many breaks.
Oh,
Don't get lazy. Is what I'm trying to say. But rest is good. And it's not quitting.
Sometimes you need like a reset because life be lifing. So you want to make sure you don't lose yourself in the middle of like chaos.
Exactly. So I guess that's how.
Should we? Well, yeah. This is to wrap.
Okay, so that wraps up this episode of Uncovering the Truth. But before we officially close out, first we want to say that we're changing up our closing case file. You see, it's been a while since we filmed. Because we don't know who else to shout out. So, and if you guys are watching at this moment, and if I promise, if you guys don't interact with us, I'm gonna be very sad.
We're gonna start tagging people.
Literally. So today we're gonna do something called Confirmed or Conspiracy. We're doing that this week, but we're giving you guys the option to comment down below, go on our Instagram. Hopefully there's a story up today. Give us ideas for closing case files. Like basically the last thing that we do to wrap up the episode. So before it was our spotlight shout out, today is going to be a confirmed or conspiracy. So basically like a fact or cap. That's basically what it is. Confirmed or conspiracy. But I want you guys to be interactive and like have your input on what we do for our closing case file. So for today's confirmed or conspiracy is water wet.
This was such a big argument. Like, I don't know how many years ago this was. That people were like, is water wet? And they'd be like, no. And people were going into a whole scientific thing. And it's like, bro.
Like water makes things wet, but water itself is not wet.
Yeah.
What do you believe?
I don't even know. You see, I want to sleep in my bed tonight. So I'm going to say water is not wet.
Do you believe water is not wet? You don't think water's wet?
No, because wet is what something like if something has like water or a liquid like on top of something or in something,
And that thing is
wet.
It's an action.
But like you can't. I don't know how to explain it well.
That's what I said. I want to sleep in my bed tonight. Water is not wet.
So if I'm fully submerged in water, I've heard this question, so I'm asking. If I'm fully submerged in water, like head to toe, like I'm nothing me is outside the water, am I wet?
Once you get out of the water, you're gonna be considered wet.
But as I'm in the water, I'm not wet.
No.
That's crazy.
But once you touch air,
I don't know.
So if something is submerged in water is not wet until it touches the air.
until you take it out.
So if I'm washing dishes, but I decide to like soak a bowl and it's fully submerged in the water, that bowl is not wet until I take it out.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me? That's crazy.
You think water is wet?
I don't think water is wet, but I feel like if I submerge in a bowl of water, that bowl is wet already because it's already touching the water. It's touching the water, so the bowl is wet. The water's water. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But you will know that it's also wet when you take it off and it's wet.
Well, like, I can see the bowl in the water, so I already know the bowl's wet.
Yeah.
Where you can, I don't know what it's called, where you can put something in your hand. You submerge your hand in the water, but when you take it out, it's not
Hydrophobic.
wet.
Well, yeah, but I'm not hydrophobic.
Technically, there's things for it.
Shoes are that, and you can like
Well,
try to get it wet, but it's not wet.
But those are hydrophobic things.
Bruh. Okay. We saw it here first, folks. Efrain says water is wet.
I don't think water is. No! You're twisting my words. Because, like, my phone is not hydrophobic, so if I. No. So if I submerge my phone underwater and my phone is. But the phone is wet because it's the water. Like, I really don't think that's.
Okay, guys. So water is wet for Efrain.
Water. Water is not wet, but my phone under the water. The phone that is under the water is wet.
So how would you know it would be wet?
Because I can see it under the water.
Okay, that doesn't mean that it's wet though.
I know it's a.
That doesn't mean that it's wet.
If I know that my phone is underwater, my phone's wet. Because when I take that out, it ain't gonna be dry.
Exactly, it's wet.
Exactly.
I got hiccups now.
If I buy a waterproof shoe and I submerge it in the water and I take it out and the water just like, then the shoe's not wet after I take it out of the water.
Oh, I got hiccups.
In the water.
Exactly.
Okay, but my phone was.
Okay, but
Right.
how you change?
Ah, you said right.
It's only when you take it out when you're like, oh, it's wet.
I got hiccups.
Ice is ice wet?
Ice isn't submerged in water. Ice is water.
But it gets on top of the water. And someone,
When it's
there's too
submer-
much ice, then it's submerged.
When it's submerged in the water, then yeah, it's wet. You ever see like the condensation on ice?
I just want to confirm that my entry time for tomorrow is 8 o'clock.
Slay. Anyways, y'all. That was a great
I got
conversation.
hiccups. What? I did. I got hiccups.
So as you guys know, we said in the beginning of the podcast that we're introducing our own branches under this channel. So like our own YouTube videos separately under Uncovering the Truth. And introducing Castro's Corner.
And introducing the discernment room.
Period. So hope you guys are ready for those separate journeys. Those will be fun and fresh. My channel is gonna be more of like regular YouTube content.
Yeah.
Like I did a Christmas haul, like I said. That's gonna be the first in the Castro's Corner realm. And I'm gonna do like other things like taste testing, stuff like that. Whatever I feel like doing, I'm gonna do. I was thinking of having Teresa on the channel because I think that would be chaotic. So if you guys see Teresa on the channel, Teresa's my brother's girlfriend. It's gonna be chaotic.
That's crazy. And then the discernment room, we're going to be talking about spiritual maturity in real life.
Making me sound all worldly.
Bruh.
Just kidding. But yeah,
So, yeah.
we're gonna be living our YouTube eras, our YouTube fantasies. A YouTuber. I'm just kidding.
I may put in some praise dance stuff in there. Maybe. We'll see where the road takes us.
We love that. But with that being said, that concludes today's episode of
Uncovering the Truth.
Remember, the conversation. I forgot what I was saying was the truth. The truth isn't always
The truth isn't always
easy, comfortable.
comfortable, but it's worth the conversation.
You're right.
Wow.
All right. So with that being said, this wraps up today's episode of
Uncovering the Truth.
And remember, the truth isn't always comfortable.
But it's worth the conversation.
See you guys next week. Bye.